Howdy y'all, got the Bulldog on the channel. We've been running into this a little bit more than usual, but you know, they're fairly simple repairs. So we got this little Nissan here. A customer came out last week when it was so bitterly cold, went to get in, door handle just sitting there flop, 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 flapping. He thought the door handle was broke. He brought it down here. By that time, the door would open. Used it once and then it wouldn't open again. So, had to crawl across and, you know, get out the other side and everything. Here's a mistake that a lot of people make. And I'll show you exactly what was going on. I've got the door latch out of the driver's side. It's a straightforward deal to disassemble it. Now, I've already done what I was going to do to this to fix it. But here's the mechanism from the door latch. Push down right here, and it pushes down on that. What was going on was this stuff was covered in grease, which grease, you know, it keeps it lubricated, right? No, because you can see on my hand all this dust that's inside the door. It was on this hand too. I've already tried wiping my hands off repeatedly. I mean, it's everywhere because we leave the asphalt out here. There is a world on dirt that engineers just, I don't know if they understand that it exists, but it does. And these latches have to live in that environment because they vent the doors on the bottom, the dust gets up in there and just coats everything on the inside of the door. That includes the mechanism. Now, it has to have some kind of lubricant on it to keep everything moving. Lubricant attracts dust. What happened was it got all gummed up with dust mixing with the grease that was on that. And when it got cold, it froze. So you could push down on this when you open the door, but it wouldn't come back up. As spring loaded, it's supposed to push it back up. It was stuck so bad that it would not push it back up. So the lever was flapping and he thought it was broken. Even with plastic levers and everything, the problem more often than not is the mechanism in the latch getting stuck because it's attracted dust and everything. Sometimes it's a simple job of lubricating it, but this has been lubricated to the point that it was just gummed up and stuck because of the kind of lubricant that was used. What we have right here, what I did first was I took just some brake clean, sprayed it all out. Be careful because some of them have a different kind of plastic and your brake clean can melt that plastic. So I sprayed it all out, blew it out with air, dried it up, but this plastic can warp in certain situations depending on your chemical. But I got it all the gunk cleaned out of it and out of the latch and everything. Now, we're going to use a white lithium grease, you know, whatever brand. In some cases that are really bad, I'll want to use a Molly chain lube that dries dry but still lubricates. That's something you can get, you know, about anywhere, made for dusty situations where you don't want something that's tacky that'll attract dust. I'm going to spray this all down, get it all smoothed up, and then reinstall this latch. Can you do it in the vehicle? Sometimes, but it's best to get it out here where you can work on it and get it cleaned out and do it right, because you can just hose this thing down with lubricant over and over and over again. You're going to end up with the problem that this guy had. So just a little piece of advice: if you can get it out to where you can work on it, do it right, do it once. This has been in there since the truck was new. It'll last as long as the truck's going to last now, most likely. Like, comment, subscribe, hit your little bell notification, share it all around. We'll talk to you later.